I feel like sometimes people try to complicate the making of flour tortillas, but you know how I am over here at the Bear Pantry Show, right? I make things very simple. So let's make a 4-ingredient, simple Belizean flour tortilla. Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara and this is Cooking Made Simple. I usually only make a small batch of the flour tortillas, so I use 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, see? Baking powder, not baking soda, and then 2 tablespoons of butter softened to room temperature. Now you can add some salt if your butter is not salted, but my butter is salted, so I'm opting not to add any extra salt, okay? I'm using lactose milk, and you can use regular cow's milk if you'd like, but you know I have issues with that, so I'm opting for the safer milk for me. And I'm only adding the milk a little bit at a time. Don't be afraid of messing with dough, alright guys? If you add the wet a little bit at a time, you're not gonna go wrong. I continue to work it in. So this feels like it's coming together pretty much right here. I'm gonna go ahead and clean off the rest off the side of the bowl. It feels moist enough. When making dough of any sort, you don't want it to be too dry or too wet. So you don't want to start working it too long in the bowl, you know, while it's dry without adding more liquid, okay? I'm trying not to touch it with my left hand because I still have my ring on. Let me go ahead and remove that, guys. Now I'm just gonna knead, okay? And it's a small amount of dough that if you're afraid to handle dough, you won't be afraid of this, alright? If you mess this up, you can throw this out and not really feel a pinch of it. It's only a cup of flour. So I'm gonna cut it into 3, which is what I usually do. And I kind of feel it like this to see which one's fatter or heavier, and I kind of move pieces around as I have to. So I'm smoothing off one part of it and then rolling it like you would do a tennis ball on the counter, right? So see, cup it and roll it like this. This is one method. So that's done. Let me grab the second piece. Again, I'm smoothing off one part of it like a mushroom head, and then I just roll it like so. Alright, so it's smooth. Let's grab another one, and I'm making a smooth dome on one part of it, kind of like a mushroom head. Let me slow it down and show you guys. See? I'm making the dome on one part, then I pinch the bottom shut like so, and this is where I would put it on the counter and cup it and form it into a ball. But instead, what I'm going to do is roll this between the palms of my hands to just show you a different method, alright? Okay, these are ready to be rolled. Some people will set them aside and let them rise for a little bit. I don't do that. I usually just grab the rolling pin and start to flatten them. Now take a look at my rolling pin, guys. I messed it up completely because I was beating a bag of ice with it. Don't do that with your rolling pin, okay? I'm gonna have to see if Joe can fix this for me. Maybe he can smooth it off with some sandpaper or something. No, this is a baby one. I don't really like this one because the pin itself rolls. You know, the other one, nothing moves. So I'm the one that can control how I roll out the dough. But this one, the middle section is moving and rolling as I hold on to the handles. I don't like change, guys. Joel fixed it, right? Joe knows how to do all that stuff. So I'm rolling this one super thin. I like my flour tortillas to be crunchy, and I like them to be thin. Now this is not the kind of flour tortilla that you can fold to make a burrito, okay? That one is made a little bit differently by using more butter and warm milk instead of room temperature or cold milk. Okay, let's get this on the comal. And I'm gonna need a new comal because this one is all bent up and dented. I don't know what the kids did with it. So today's breakfast is gonna be some eggs. Well, I'm just gonna do 1 egg and 1 tortilla for me. And for Joe, I think I'll give him like a couple of eggs and a strip of bacon. Not a big to-do. So this one's coming along nicely. I almost burnt it. I gotta turn down the fire. See, I'm trying to record, make the tortillas, and cook the eggs. Trying to do everything right here by myself. It's coming along nicely though. Take a look at the egg. I just do one egg because one egg is 72 calories, guys. And this tortilla, if you make the dough that I made and split it into 3, one tortilla is 234 calories, okay? Alright, let's flip this bad boy. That's looking better. Now let's get some butter. Butter's cold from the fridge, but it's gonna melt on this hot tortilla. I don't like a very thick tortilla. I don't want it to have a pocket. You know, that's for pita pockets. But that's just my opinion, of course. If you want your tortilla to be thicker, just don't roll it as flat as I did with these ones, okay? Now my one egg is ready. I love eggs over easy, guys. Now take a look at this. My neighbor across the street brought me this dozen eggs. She said that her daughter raises chickens and they got too many eggs this time around, so I was blessed to receive this. Take a look at how large this white egg is. And we have some brown ones, which I can never afford for the show. Do you guys know what makes the eggs brown versus white? If you do, please comment below, because I've heard before that brown chicken lays brown eggs and white chicken lays white eggs. Is that true? No, this egg is so big that I'm just going to do 2 today. Normally Joe gets 2 eggs and I get 1. We're just going to share 2. And I'm just going to be making some type of an omelette. Onions, some tomatoes, some spinach. Now take a look at this tortilla dough. It's the same dough again that I made, but instead of cutting it into 3, I cut it into 6. So this is small. See, these 2 would make 1. I'm trying to curtail on the calories. So this is going to be 234 divided by 2 for the calories. Let me put the 2 eggs in. And then put the tortilla on the comal. Again, this is the crunchy kind. And I'm still using the stupid little baby rolling pin. I'm going to have to get on Joe to fix the other one for me, guys. So you just flip them over. They're smaller, but you know what? They're still very satisfying. Especially if you're trying to cut your calories, right? So we have bacon today. Yes, Costco finally got some bacon. They haven't had any since like March. Well, this one, the Applewood one. Take a look, guys. Joe fixed the rolling pin for me. Isn't he so smart? Yay! Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Bye-bye. The books are here. Take a look at the book cover, guys. So let's take a look at the inside.